You may notice a Shopkin shirt. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn on our lights. Alright, that's much better, isn't it? Alright. So the main purpose we're here for is our bedtime read aloud, so let's start. Oh, we have a long read aloud, so. The Black Lad Macrimmin? I don't know. Once there was a young man named the Black Lad Macrimmin. He was the youngest of the three brothers, and he was the most downtrodden of the three brothers. His elder brothers were always favored by their father, and always given more food and allowed more enjoyment than the Black Lad. The Black Lad, on the other hand, was always given the hardest jobs to do when the four were working hard together. Father and the elder brothers were great pipers. The Black Lad would like to play the pipes too, but he was never allowed. Always the brothers took up too much time with their playing to give the young lad a chance. In those days, people said the greatest musicians of all were the merry flock. The Black Lad hoped that one day he would meet one of the little people and they would teach him the master of pipes. The day came that Lad's father and the two brothers were getting ready to go to the fair. The Black Lad wanted to go too, but they wouldn't take him. So the lad stayed at home, and when they were gone, he decided to take up the chanter of the set of pipes and see if he could play a tune. After a while practicing, the lad began to pick a tune on the chanter. He was starting to enjoy himself. He was so absorbed that he did not notice that someone was watching him and listening. Suddenly a spruce spoke in his ear. "You're doing well with your music, lad." It was none other than the banshee from the castle. "Which would you prefer?" continued the banshee. "Skill without success or success without skill?" So this is the dude back here, and this is him playing the pipes. So that sounds a little bit rude. The lad replied what he wanted most of all was skill. It did not matter about success. Banshee smiled as he proved an answer and pulled a long hair from her head that she wound around the reed of the chanter. Then she turned to the Black Lad Macrimmin. "Now put your fingers on the holes of the chanter. I will place my fingers over yours. I will guide you. When I lift one finger, you lift yours as beneath it. Think of the tune I would like to play, and I'll help you play. And my skill will rub off you." So the lad began to play, guided by the banshee as she told him. Soon he was playing with great skill. He could master any tune that he thought of. "Indeed, you are the king of pipers," said Banshee. There has been none better before you, and none better shall come after." And with this blessing, the banshee went on back on her way to the castle. The Black Lad carried on playing when she had left, and could play all the tunes that he tried. When his father and brothers returned, they could hear him playing as they came. You see, there's him practicing. The brothers returned. They could hear him playing as they came along the road. But by the time they entered the house, the lad had put away the pipes, and acting as nothing happened. None of them mentioned that they had heard music when they came in. But the lad's father took down the pipes and played as usual. Then he handed them to the first son, who played and passed them on to the second son. But instead of putting the pipes away after the second son had played, old McCracken handed the pipes to his youngest son. "Now take the pipes, for no longer shall you spend all day doing the hardest work of the work and eating the meanest of the food." When the lad played, they heard that he was so much better than anyone. "There was no longer any point in our playing," said the father to the two eldest sons. "This lad is truly the king of pipes." And the lad's brothers knew that what their father was saying was true. I think that's the father coming in. And that's all I'm reading today. See ya in the Shopkins Read Aloud or in our next Read Aloud. Bye, guys. Stay tuned of our next poems. bedtime stories. Bye, guys.